Uh, it's they definitely need that win condition here. I'm gonna say OD. Don't walk up those stairs, Magical. Okay, you can walk up those ones. Don't walk up the next stairs, Magical. Don't do it. Magical, no. Oh, no, the stun comes out. They got the burst strike as well. Too much damage coming through onto the Templar Assassin with the split earth. Magical, they make short.
Emphasis on that the major as well. They really like just smoking up early on and getting that kill on the board. And it's a
now Lol comes forward. He's going up the stairs as well. He doesn't realize what's happened here. The wraparound comes through onto the Leshrac. He doesn't even land the stun on anybody. He's trying to chase him down. He's actually making it up to the high ground with the South coming through. Lol is going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Pantomos just going to smack some hits into Tidehunter here. Wants to try and break off a piece of watermelon to refresh himself, but unfortunately it's just not giving. Meanwhile, Soneko, he's going to turn around and blast Silencer a little bit. Silencer turns around and throws some right clicks his way. It's chaos up in this top lane so far.
One thing we haven't talked about actually is this Silencer versus Batrider matchup in supports. You really want to spam this Napalm out, but you can't because you're playing against the Silencer curse.
So he's got the TP away. Is he going to make it? No, he's not. The right click from CK, just about enough to bring down Zayat. The Batrider hewn from the lane. Exactly.
He's done. Remember when I said this game's on the Batrider?
Donna-Rooney, yeah.
A little bit of a worry.
Well, he's position 4. He's fine. Come back later. The top there, still smashing into Blizzy. They're still smashing into Blizzy. He's got the Chaos Bolts come in, and that gets the maximum damage. Rough time so far in this middle lane for the TA. They have to pop a salve here and get right back into it. And Pikachu from throwing out the tips. He knows he's winning this lane. Meanwhile, up at the top, Blizzy's going to go down to Archangel and Pikachu a little bit, but right now it's been a pretty dreamy situation for this Troll Warlord. A nice decision to put the Troll at mid, something we don't see very often, but Black Hornets making it work.
They're up 2k gold already in this game. Having a great time.
Very good. Zayats is trying to run down Archangel here in the top lane. He's got the 3 stacks up upon him, and we'll chase him under tower here. No problem at all just to run him down, but we'll probably die in response. He actually didn't finish his job, and now the crit comes in. Pantomos just finished off Zayat very early there, but well, yeah, it's going to slow him down enough for the stun to come in with his player. No, it's not actually. They don't want to dive under the tier 2 for that. Probably sensible.
Crystallize is just farming up in the bot lane in the meantime, so he's quite happy just to let them chase Soneko around.
Oh, Blizzy in the top lane going down again.
It's really nice for him, especially because the Troll has the bottle up.
Right, yeah, just stealing that rune off him. Always risky to go for a bot versus a TA.
I mean, he went topside for the rune, it spawned bot, like it's a 50-50.
Yeah.
He's failed that time, unfortunately.
Failure.
Failure on the RNG. Oh no, Tide has to be careful here.
I'm pretty sure Tide's gonna. The Arcane Curse with one more right click. There we go. Archangel.
It's the most important thing for them, so they can just group up and try and take team fights. If you can get a Burrow Strike off onto the Lifestealer in the bot lane and you pop Global at the same time, trouble.
I'd like to see some kind of rotation onto TA though, because TA is not one of these heroes which you beat in lane and then can forget about. Just Rich, he's in some trouble. The Glimpse is going to cancel the TP. Navi finally get themselves. Sanking can come. Silencer's not far either. He's in the neighborhood. Gonna go for another stack yet again. Meanwhile, down at the bottom, Batrider on the run. Zayats, he wants the bounty rune. He's gonna give his life for it, baby, as he does get the bounty. Now trying to head for the tree line. He's got the TP out. Gonna use it on the high ground Pikachu. Well, they're gonna have to split us. Zayats, he's held still up here. The axes coming through, and now with the edict as well. Zayats, he's gonna go
camp and taking it now. This gold advantage is really gonna start to even out, like very quickly.
They're coming in. They want themselves a tasty piece of crab here. They're going on to the Sand King here, and another TP in, actually. That seems like a mistake. As Leshrac joins in the party, and immediately gets brought down to about 100 HP. Lasso is out onto the Sand King, stopping him getting any kind of escape. He's going to take a full Archangel, running forwards though. Blizzy, he's dropping low. Doesn't quite die though. 20 HP he survives on, so no play.
They smoked under a Radiant Observer ward as well, so I think the Soneko knows this is coming, and he's probably just going to try.
No, he's just trying to farm, but he's fine with this, to be honest. 186 gold. Sneaking that Roshan.
And they've got the net worth lead. The first time this game, it feels like.
It is.
Almost the first time.
Oh, okay, they had a little hump
Dire's
earlier
bottom
on.
tower is under attack.
Oh, Pikachu in the middle lane has to pop the ultimate as he's jumped upon by
have a
Blizzy and
Ravage.
Crystallized. Yeah, if they want to throw it down, they certainly can. I don't even think they need it. Oh, alright. Blizzy.
It's a power.
KS. They killed the sentry ward. They ganked the sentry ward pretty hard.
It's like you're playing battleships and you're like, oh yes, I've hit a ship. Which one? Oh, they got the glimpse.
Apologies. Yeah, but he built the buckler beforehand. He built the urn beforehand. So many items coming in first, and now he's just going to pop all the smokes. The boots of travel on top of the unit as well. Hello, Zayat's joining this party. He's got lasso in 2 seconds. Archangel might be the target. If you get him, then there's going to be no global silence. He's trying to do it without blinking aside. Doesn't want to get jumped on. There's a global silence coming out. They don't seem to mind about that coming too quickly as the Ravage comes down, landing onto 3. Soneko will be the first to fall, but now the Troll Warlord lassoed up inside his ultimate, can't get off his damage at all. He's sitting in the fire, but is not going to die. But the Sand Kick, yes, he was going to die. Never mind. Magical coming in. So much damage from this man. Palantimos going on the back lines, but Magical fighting it up, manning up onto the CK, and he's going to get that one. The buybacks are coming in. Pikachu trying to chase down the Templar Assassin, but she just doesn't care. Finally gets finished off by Archangel here, but Crystallize is still perfectly healthy, like a spring chicken chasing around. And that is going to be Black Archangel going down as well, and Chris a coin. It's going to be garbage or very good. And then he flips a coin every morning for the rest of his life.
Radiant structures are
Meanwhile, lol, he's manning up on this tower here. Unfortunately, it does look like he's going to be going. This is a bit of a suicide attempt. Yeah, I can 3v. What? Okay. Like, we all know focusing Tide is never a good idea. He's got Kraken Shell.
And then maybe TA, but she has Aegis. And Lifesteal's like
Yeah.
super tanky. He has 37 armor when he's next to the.
He is back in a punch. Well,
Plus, that's the Sheaves online as well. He's only a couple of hundred gold away or so.
Zayat, he's jumping in, he's managed to catch the Chaos Knight here, bringing him back into the Static Storm. Global Silence comes out, but it's not going to be enough to save Palantimos. He actually tried to TP away at the end of that.
Yeah, that, I mean, like global's way too late. You either have to global as soon as the lasso goes off, or not global at all.
Yep. And now they're up onto the high ground. They've got the catapults as well with the Desolator. The barracks are falling so damn quickly. 50 seconds until Palantimos is back up. He does not have buyback. Things looking iffy. Now they head to the middle lane. Navi, Crystallize always getting started on it. Blizzy sitting under the tier 4s. He doesn't care. He's just being the bodyguard. Let's sit the front up. And Minorax going down as well. Hornets, you can't wait much longer than this. The 20 seconds is too long. The Aegis now runs out. This might be the timing they're after. No, they're still trying to save for their CK. They want to try and wait. It's not going to happen, guys. 9, 8, well, the party TPing in. That's a poor man's blink, but immediate Ravage going to land onto 4. Crystallize rips through long, and now he look towards the others instead. Well, Kayak's not going to allow long as well. Sand King does have the buyback getting into this one. And the final barracks have fallen. They get the barracks. They try to get themselves away. Magical on the run. He's got the BKB, but that's about to run off when Slow comes in. Bow Strike as well. They actually get the lasso on the back lines, putting CK back on that beloved cliff of his. Pikachu is actually brought down, though. They're just turning around and fighting this one. Archangel's gone, but Magical does finally die in response. Crystallize still looking to fight up, but these CK illusions are doing a lot of work. They will need to clear out and leave Soneko behind. And Navi's still hanging around just a little bit too long. He's trying to get these illusions low. With the Anchor Smash, they might actually be able to come in and fight this one. Zayats takes a stun to her face. Palantimos can't find the crits. Look at he's getting in. He finds a kill, but Palantimos himself dropping really, really low. Blizzy finds it with the Anchor Smash. Sand King pops the EPICENTER running through. Stun onto 2 heroes. The TPs are coming in. Surely they can bring down Crystallize. They're looking towards Blizzy, but Blizzy's just running away. The Sand King, he's have to use himself to stop the radiant damage. More heroes coming back in. Batrider's up into the high ground, but Crystallize just fighting straight up. He's up on top of the Electric here. Gets Atos, but doesn't even care. Chasing him down to the end of the ad. He's going to leave the illusions just to finish them off. And now look towards Palantimos instead. Navi, they've just finished off everybody, and there's a GG coming out from Black Hornets. The ending fight was a long, drawn-out manner, but the Mega Creeps had already been gotten. The Ancient is under fire, and now it will explode to the words of Black Hole. Wait, no, that's not what they're called. BH. Black Hornets, that's the one.